Okay, folks. Yeah. So the Wizards blackjack sim turned a bit nasty on me earlier today, and since I'm busy building as big an archive as I can for the demo site, practice makes profit. I'm just going to give it another go. Interestingly, interesting to me anyway, is the fact that I was listening to something on the radio not long ago on the news, and it was all about this bunch of wallies who've been caught here in the UK, insiders from number 10 Downing Street, which is of course the very tiny, very dignified, very elegant equivalent of the American White House. Much more flash and pizzazz there. Insiders who took out bets on the date of the general election, which is actually going to occur on the 4th of July by a funny coincidence. And there was somebody on the radio was saying, well, of course, any bet that you place on a certainty is illegal. If you know for sure that that you're going to win, then you are not permitted to place a bet. It's illegal. And of course, I've been saying for the longest time that if you follow this strategy, and if you do as I tell you, and if you do as the rules tell you, which is more important, and if you have a gigantic bankroll, and if you have, I don't know, a lot of courage. I was going to say big balls, but that's a bit unkind to lady players. Although women have certainly demonstrated many times over the years that they have as... Never mind. I'm going off on a tangent here. But anyway, the situation here with this, of course, is that every single bet has a negative expectation. So there's no question of knowing for sure that you're going to win. You never know that. You cannot know that. And if you're dealing with blackjack, then, you know, it's somewhere less than 1% against you. It's somewhere actually between 1/4% and 3/4% against you. And what we're betting on is not the individual bets, but them collectively. So we are constantly looking for turnarounds within 3 wins, or we drop back and wait for the next win trigger, and then we start pushing bets higher and higher, and we just keep on doing that. Now, you know, anybody who's watched a few of these, or even just for 10 minutes one of these demos, will know that that's how it works. But I was just actually communicating with a buddy of mine in the States, and I said to him, you know, I'm just basically preaching to a congregation that doesn't want to listen to me, and I really don't care. Oh, that's a very nice 21. Well done, Wizard. Good job. Now, no more of that if you don't mind. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. We'll repeat that. And hit. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. 50. Oh, oops. Too much. 51. Second. Oh, very flashy. 2, 3, third. That's what we like. So that was 175, not too bad. Would you stop it with the 21s up there, please? Honestly, it's just so rude. That's going to be 1, 2, third. 3, 2, drop. There's our win trigger. So it's 3, 2. Oh, I like that extra 2 in there. So now it's 1, 2. Oh, just right. Okay. So back to the minimum. Always go back to the minimum. Always go back to the minimum. I don't know why it does that periodically. It must be me. It's always my fault. Double for the tie. And repeat it. It was a long way getting bust there, was it? 3, 4, 7, 13, 14, and finally, okay, back to the min. Not moving ahead very fast here, but then that's partly because of mean nattering. And mean nattering is what you get. Plug into one of these things, you get mean nattering. There's always the, that's 1, 2, 3rd. There's always the mute button and the speed up button, so you have weapons. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, it's a windows open day here, 75 degrees here in the UK. Grass pollen is crazy. Oh dear. I think we're on 1, 2 again. And every time I sneeze, that silly thing downstairs in the kitchen says, "Sounds like you need a drink of water." 3, 2, drop. Oh my goodness. 4, 2. 4, 2. 4, 2 it is. That's our win trigger. So we go back to the full bet. 4, 2. And 2, 3. It's just simple math. That's all it is. 5, 6. Double down. Oh dear. 5, 6 is 17, 18, 3rd. Long grass. Bust by 1, so unfriendly. But that 7 would look good up there, wouldn't it? So 17, 18, 3rd, which is 35, so that's 3.5, 2. And the down better be, well, it should be more than 500, but anyway, 3.5. It's just tidier if I do it this way. 3.5, 2, drop. Will we stand on that? Yeah, I think so. So 3, 2, back in the game. 3, 2 is 1, 2. 3, 4. Now we're in long grass again. Oh! 7, 8. This is rudeness. Could be running to Baccarat again in a minute. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Okay, so 7, 8. So we had that was 15,000, and we came out of it with the 2,000 ahead intact. So it's an okay deal. I mean, it was less than a minute. So you know, you've got to you've got to apply perspective to these things. I just get so tired of people saying dumb things like, "Oh, well, who'd be stupid enough to bet 10,000 to win 100? You're actually betting 10,000 to win 10,000, you dumb wally." Oh, nice one. Dealer catch. Another plus. Double down. We needed that, didn't we? Another plus. That also was a dealer catch. Another plus to the max. Oh, pooey. Okay, so we'll repeat that. Alrighty, so that's 3, 4, 3rd. Not long grass again already, surely. 7, 4, drop. 5, 4, that was the win trigger. 9, 10, 2nd. Oh dear, that's mean. 9, 10, 2nd. So 2-2. Don't like the 2-2, so I'm not going to go the full 1,000 up, but I am going to add 500. So 2.5 third. Oh dear. Ah, that might work. Yes, it did. Okay, so that pushed us ahead rather nicely, didn't it? We got an extra. We got our 2.5, obviously, and then we got 1.25 bonus. So that was lucky. And you know, luck is a thing that just it flirts with both sides equally. So don't dismiss any of what I'm doing just by saying, "Hey, you just got lucky." But nobody ever says that about the house, you know. Oh yeah, well, there's a house advantage. Like I said, pillocks, wallies, twits, twats, twerps, trolls, idiots. What was that? Okay, that's a repeater then. Alright, so we're looking at 2-3. Yeah, 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. 7-3. Oh, 8-3. Beat that. 8-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 11-6 second. That's 2-3. Because I'll apply the full amount of that to the down because it's a substantial sum. So it's, did I say 2-3? What the hell was that last one? Yeah, 600. So 11-6. So it's 2-3. Duh. Alright, so we came out of that pretty well. And we're running out of this shoe, I think. +1 for the win. And there's the yellow card. Okay. So that's 1-2 second. 3-4 third. Remember, we don't take any notice of shuffles, cuts, bloody burns, bloody wind direction, bloody cocktail waitresses, short skirts, bad breath, silent but deadlies, nothing like that. What the hell was that? Was it enough? I think so. Yeah, so we clear that. And we've got split, stand, double down. That worked for us. +1. +51 second. That's a tough one. Probably a stand. Well, I'd have ended up with the 10. So I'd have had 18. And that's a double for that one. And the dealer would have had that, so it's the same story. So that's like 4-5, just to be on the safe side, I think. 9-10 third. Oh, 19, so though 2-1 drop. 3-1 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 2.5. I'm going to I'm going to apply the 500 because it was a big, you know. So 2.5, 1. 1.5, 2. 1.5, 2, 2.5, 1.5, 2, 3.5, 4. Why am I hesitating? 3.5, 4. Oh, God. Well, we came out on top with that one, didn't we? Back to the min. Double for the loss. Yeah, we've caught some lucky ones, there's no doubt about that. But then the dealer's caught some pretty nice ones too. Be nice to process all these through Excel, but it is really a faff. So I'm not stepping up to do that in the foreseeable future. We'll wait for my staff to gather. One, two, third. Okay. I think we're out of that one, aren't we? So the Russians just flew over. Plus one.
This is a reminder. Hey Ian, it's Tesco time.
Alexa, shut up, I've been already. Be quiet. Plus by 1. That's a repeater, isn't it? So that is 2, 3, third. 5, 3, drop. 6, 3. Ow! 8, 3. 9, 3. Stop already. 9, 3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 12, 6. Oh boy. 12. Was that 6? Yeah, 12, 6. So 6, 7. Here we go again. Well, we got that one, didn't we? We're making money hand over fist this time. It's what, 11,000, 11,500? Looking good. But it can turn. Never forget that. Plus 1. $51 second. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Fiddlesticks, that's it. So that's like 3, 4, third, maybe. 7, 4, drop. 9, 4. Oh dear, oh dear. 13, 4. Okay, so 11, 4. Because that was our win trigger. 11, 4, 7, 8. The turnaround. Oh blimey, every time. Well, we're catching them. I guess that's a good thing, huh? We are really actually having an easy ride on this one. Plus 1 for the loss. I'd always much rather hit those, but Gary Griffith in Nevada talked me out of it, and I guess it's now imprinted on me. You know, I just feel guilty if I do it. So that's like 2, 3, I think, third. Oh, come on. That's better. Okay, back to the min. +1 for the win. 51 second. $51. What did I say? 51, 51, 51. 3, 4, third. Oh, that was unlucky. 7-4 drop. $7-4 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, 3-4. 7-8. Come on, turn around. Well, we got that one, and we're going to run out any minute. I'm looking at nearly 13,000 on this one, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know about you. +1 for the win. Yellow card coming. What happened to the yellow card? Well, there it is. Alright, so I think we're out of this with a goodly profit. And I'll say goodbye for now. No baccarat needed. Yeah, I think this is one of the best blackjack runs I've had. And after the last one, well, thank you. About bloody time, Mr. Wiz.